Attorney Kevin O'Connor, I'm here on behalf of the Stallworth and the Stinnett family. And I want to celebrate something first. I want to celebrate a young black man in the community, was a model person, somebody who I learned even a long time ago about being a great kid. I listened to how he had a 3.912 grade point average going to high school. He was a math and science academy kid. He could fix anything. He could repair a BMW engine in a weekend. I mean, some of my own kids. He was a really, really talented young man. And what he did was more than that, because when he got out of high school, he went back to some of the kids who dropped out of high school that were gang members, and he went up to them and said, you know what, you got to go back to school, you got to get your education. And I listened to some of those members talk at an event just recently honoring this young man, saying, you know what, he inspired me to go back and I got my GED. And he said I was on the wrong path. And that's the type of people in this community that need to be celebrated. I went to this event to listen about this young man, and I watched over 300 people talk about him. I listened to his resolutions from the state senate and from the House of Representatives in Illinois honored this young man. And what unfortunately, the next thing I need to talk about is that young man was enjoying a wonderful day, going right down Genesee, going southbound, when he was hit by a truck that was going eastbound on Lake Avenue, and he died. What we're asking, what the family's asking first, is a positive thing, right? Nothing to do with the courts or anything else. Just ask to do a memorial way for him, some kind of honorary way for DJ Stallworth for the life he lived, for what he did positive in this community, for being a young black male that really did achieve, but lost his life too soon. The second part of this is a little more disturbing that people probably may know, or some people do know. That truck that hit him, and I wish that the fire chief was still here, was a ambulance. And that ambulance had ran through a stop sign and didn't stop when he had the right of way and ran him down and killed him and ran him over.
No warning.
Our ambulance, our fire department, I have a lot of respect for them, need to save lives, not take lives.
Yes.
I always talked about when we do things in the court system, we can't wait 4 years. We can't. We need to do something now. And that rule is, and I've seen many of the other ambulances do this, if you're going to disregard a stop sign, you've got to have your lights on and your sirens.
Yes.
This was the middle of the day and there were no sirens.
Yes.
And that's at an intersection that was completely blind. He'd never seen them coming. The buildings go right up to the corner. And sadly enough, the wake and ceremony for him was on that corner at his church.
You got more coming.